Well, it's a gorgeous day here. I hope it is gorgeous weather for you too. If you're in America, you are proudly celebrating today. It's the 4th of July when we celebrate our independence. And most of us celebrate by having a barbecue with family and friends and watching some fireworks tonight. But it got me thinking. I'm holding here a flag that was given to my mother when my oldest brother died. He served in the Korean War. He didn't die in the war. He died of a heart attack at age 58. My younger brother, who's still 13 years older than me, served in the Navy. So our family has always been proud of military service, and we're proud of anybody who serves in the U.S. military. But lately, I've been seeing on the internet and on YouTube a lot of bashing of the USA by American preppers. And well-known preppers at that. And I'm not saying sometimes they have some truths in their video. However, I believe, you know who America is? It's you, if you're American. We are America. So you're bashing us. Maybe you have a right to bash us. Maybe we need to do something. But I really don't think you should bash our country to the extent that it is happening. I've been fortunate enough to travel a bit in the world, and I've not found another country I'd rather live in. So for those of you that think the United States is going too far in various policies, what country would you like to give your allegiance to? I'm very curious. So I thought I'd go over some of my world travels and give you my observations. Now, one place we love to visit is our northern neighbor, Canada. It is just a marvelous country. So great to be outdoors there. And the people are so friendly. But, you know, I'm not real happy with their gun laws or their taxation rates.
Seeing Machu Picchu in Peru was a magical experience. However, the high crime rate and abundance of cocoa growers meant we were on high alert. We toured to Egypt not long after 9/11. That entire country is so full of ancient treasures. Being Americans, we actually received armed escort when we were driven to some of the monuments. In Egypt, they depend on the tourism trade for their economy, and because of recent events at the time, they didn't want anything to happen to an American family. Obviously, religious freedom is now precarious in Egypt as well as other freedoms. My son and I visited China, Thailand, and mainland Malaysia. I remember standing in Tiananmen Square in Beijing with our guide and asking about the massacre. Our guide informed us that because of his occupation, he knew of the event. He said that most Chinese never even knew it happened. He also told us that because we were staying at a business hotel, we had access to cable TV channels and internet that Chinese civilians did not. We loved the Thai people when we visited. We saw amazing sights, had great food, and really enjoyed ourselves. Now, the civil unrest and military has really made things bad. Mainland Malaysia has a definite militant Muslim population. We actually saw pictures of New York's Twin Towers exploding for sale in a gift shop next to a butterfly garden in Kuala Lumpur that we visited. When my youngest son was 10, we flew to meet my husband who was auditing in Germany. We enjoyed seeing the countryside and meeting the people, and the opening day of Oktoberfest. Owning my own home and land is very important to me. Germany does not let homeowners deduct mortgage interest payments from their taxes, and thus home ownership is very low. And taxes are high. Here, my oldest son and I visited Borneo. The Malays were warm and fun-loving. Unfortunately, the Malays are on the low end of the totem pole in their own country. The Chinese own most of the businesses. We really enjoyed staying in the outback in Australia and sleeping right under the stars. It was wonderful. And they see kangaroos there the way we see deer. However, again, I'm not really in favor of their gun policy, which they instituted in the 1980s.
Maybe I just haven't visited the right country. So what country can you have lower taxation rates? And yes, here in the USA, we are lower compared to most industrial countries. Openly criticize your government, have liberal gun laws, and someday grow up and be president. And you really can. Look at Bill Clinton. I do not always agree with our international policies and everything we do. However, I do believe We have a lot of personal freedoms that we take for granted, and when you travel other countries, you are reminded of them. So, no matter what your beliefs are, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful 4th of July. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe and share the knowledge. Thank you.